I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it, blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Check, 280. Mike 54. Let's go. Check 50, check 50. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Gun. I can't believe they even let you play.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 28 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And
Yo,
it's now a 7-0
I was just using Eagles twice. Yeah, I fucked this pick 6, one hand pick 6. I'm using Dallas now. I just fucked this dude up with Zeke.
Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away.
I picked them off. First round.
And he'll get it up.
How you doing tonight, man? I had a long time no see. Damn, your haircut now? What time is it, bro? No. I bet it does.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Carson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Give me that.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
I bet.
And the return stops
I'll be here.
The 39-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to say, as you said,
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And he is into the end zone for a
I'm trying to get ranked, bro. I'm on a mission, bro, for real. 3 in a row right here. If I win this. It's only first quarter, though, so you know what I mean? Could be anything.
They push out in front further. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
Yo, Zeke's no joke on this joint,
He went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about
last game I had the Eagles against, I forget who it was. I hit this dude so hard, bro.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays, we know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Ooh, Vanderage, dude.
Here to the 31-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is incomplete.
He ran with him.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And that's going to be
wow, he fucked me up. All right, you want to hit me?
Hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
He wants okay.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
He's got his target. It's Cobb. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
All right, you want to hit me? What was that hit me? 42? You want to get it, nigga.
This time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, let's get second.
They'll try again with Elliott. Stays on his feet. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah,
Set the microphone on fire.
It's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to.
That's a field goal from
there,
there,
field goal attempt that went through.
Oh, all right.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's second down. Well, normally you and I would have gone through our season predictions before week 1, but Hurricane Dorian prevented us from doing that last week. So let's go ahead and hear them, your division winners and then the Super Bowl.
Okay, let's start in the AFC. New England in the East. Tennessee in the South. Pittsburgh in the North, and Kansas City out West.
Okay, so I'm with you on 3 of the 4, but I'm going to go with a way too strong week 1 reaction and give Baltimore the edge in the North.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
All right, let's go NFC.
All right.
I'm going Philadelphia in the East, New Orleans in the South, Minnesota in the North, and the Los Angeles Rams out West.
Okay, so I got 2 different ones. I'm going to go Dallas on the East, and then I'm going to go Green Bay in the North.
The reason I didn't go Dallas, there hasn't been a repeat winner in the East since 2003-2004. So I go with history on that one. Super Bowl predictions, I like Kansas City and New Orleans. 3rd time's the charm for the Saints to get to the Super Bowl.
Okay, I'm going to go New England over New Orleans in the Super Bowl.
So you got New England winning it?
Yet again, shocker.
I've got New Orleans beating Kansas City, so this is going to be fun to see how it turns out.
Oh, no. All right.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Right there. 14. 54 miles.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And it is incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now is it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right.
I got 87 yards.
A lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. It's Cooper. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have home, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first half.
I'd be like, go Mets. My bed.
All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit to hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and get my jersey.
ranked, man. I'm like 5 more, like 2 or 3 more in a row, man. Like 3 ranked. If I get like 8 ranked straight, 7, 8 straight.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Cleveland Browns. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Wait, that's 380. Check. I'm coming. Check 31.
On play action, it's Brady. That's caught by his tight end, Matt LaCosse. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is caught, and the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. Give him an even 20 yards there on the pickup as a fake punt fooled everybody. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Brady. This is White on the screen. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, 30 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
Never went for it all, but they're on.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd and 2, Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 67 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Motion. Hey, Alabama.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. To throw is Brady. Going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense. They got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. These two teams all tied after one. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down.
He's the Patriots now. The other dude quit on me.
Into enemy territory. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way
Guy's pretty good.
Inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3.
Say the same every time. All right. It's always guys. That's 2 plays. That 1 play. All right.
Jarvis Landry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have taken the lead.
All right.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
I got to score. I get the ball at half, though, so I'm trying to get a double back-to-back. I mean, double up. No, he kicked the ball to me. All right. So he gets the ball at half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run it here. This is James White. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it.
I can't get shit now.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Brady. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know
let's got shut him down right here, that's all.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Come on.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete.
Shit,
He's
man.
at the 40. 20.
I decided to be the Patriots. That was my dumbass move.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Fuck, man.
Odell Beckham.
Trying, bro. I never used Patriots yet. I say fuck it.
And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but
I'll
I'm
be all
looking
right.
ahead. They
I
just
need a
want
touchdown
to
before
for the
half.
final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Extra point by Seibert.
You're all three. I gotta do something, man.
And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Feet first.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lift your wings at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Damn, man.
Now the
you got good
Patriots
defense, man. They're good up front. Miles
timeouts
Garrett on them.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Check 43. 53's in now.
On play action, now Brady.
Yeah, he's fucking all over me, bro.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Now Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
Suck, bro.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly.
I fucking won 3 in a row, now I'm going to lose one. I'm pissed. I decided to use a Patriot. I thought it'd be good.
As we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and
add
to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking
Max
field goal.
on top.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
From the 27, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Landry again the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Mayfield to throw it. Being chased out left. He may try. The ball comes out, and the Patriots have it. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10.
Regular.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 54 yards away. And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
I got to get more of him again. I got to try to stop real quick, man.
2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Can't blitz him. He'll go over. He'll go across the middle of the fucking Beckham every time. He's good, though. I had him. It was a good game earlier.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Same shit every time,
nice
the whole time.
We've had guys,
same
be
play.
Prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. There he goes left side.
Damn, he's busting my ass, bro.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 53 yards.
He's fucking me up.
And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Whatever it is, man.
Always
I'm going to get the game over with and go back. I'll go back using the Eagles. They're dope as shit on the
away
game.
a little bit and get some breathing room.
I had Cowboys too,
now we
Zeke.
find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
I got to get like 2 touchdowns in this quarter.
Like
even kick,
and the
you know what I'm saying?
just
Like,
kick the extra point winds up successful.
I'm hungry now, man. I'm playing the Eagles, using the Eagles next. Buffalo's fucking better. 2-0, it's crazy.
Send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I don't know what happened, man. I was on a roll. I was like, yeah, let's go, man. I'm not tired. Now it's all of a sudden like, what the fuck?
The Pats at the line ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
I can't go to ball, man. I can't get the fucking rid of it, man.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
I don't know why everybody's the Patriots, man. They're not even
cannot
good.
handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hold on to the ball, man. This guy sucks.
We saw this
They
a lot
suck
in the first half, and it
game.
continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
Can't catch
So
it.
that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they just expanded that here in the second half. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball.
It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Time is it? Damn, 1 o'clock in the morning?
I want to get some early season predictions from you because I love to do that, and I like to hold you to what you say later in the year. How about MVP and Defensive Player of the Year predictions from you, Mr. Davis?
Well, it could be the same person if I chose Aaron Donald, couldn't it? Because the last couple of years, he's been the Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL and made a strong case to be the MVP overall, even though he hasn't won those. But here's what I'm going to do. Patrick Mahomes won it last year through 50 touchdown passes. He could easily throw 40 touchdown passes and people call it an off year, but it'll still be enough for him to be the MVP. I think this kid is just special. I think he wins it for the 2nd straight year. And then on the defensive side, I'm going with a major surprise. The Tennessee Titans could be a top 5 defense. Kevin Byard, safety, signed a new contract. He will play and justify that with 10 interceptions.
I like it, and I won't forget it. We will revisit this. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Chubb. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Done. Check 53. Mike. Done.
From the gun, Mayfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. I like the occasional incompletion because I can go back and ask you more things. So we talked about MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. How about offensive and defensive rookies of the year that you see, Charles?
Well, it usually goes to a quarterback or a runner, right? And in this case, I'm going to go with the quarterback because he got the ball from game 1. That's Kyler Murray. He's going to put up big numbers in that offense. And I thought he looked pretty good in the first game against Detroit. On the defensive side, Devin Bush, the linebacker from Pittsburgh, got acclimated so early, and that defense is going to be good as the season goes along. I like him, but I'm going to give you a dark horse.
Okay.
His name is Chase Winovich, the rookie out of Michigan playing in New England system. I think he'll make a lot of plays.
Now, a couple of Michigan guys that you're giving the hat tip to there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on third down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Brady now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Brady again to Michelle on the screen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mike, wait, 20. Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. He's coming. 72.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Oh, batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He's going to have the first down past the 20. Fighting through, and he's got space. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he'll take it in.
I'm going to start streaming on Loot when I win again.